Welcome to Modern Mahjong's Daily Talk of the Tiles for Friday. Today's May 9th, 2025. If you missed any of the prior Daily Talk videos, we have a full playlist on YouTube, Modern Mahjong. Today's tile topic, etiquette. The game of Mahjong is one of friendship and charity. While there are rules, many statements are made with terms such as recommend, should, must, and the way they're worded, there's no actual consequence or penalties if these rules are not followed. We believe in most cases a player exhibits what we call best practices when they do follow these rules. Often, following them prevents their own hand from being declared dead or otherwise somehow keeps peace at the table. While Mahjong Made Easy doesn't specify etiquette, there are comments about courtesy throughout the book by the League. In the 1998 bulletin, the League answered what they consider good etiquette or sportsmanship. They said players should not stand behind other players in kibitz, no running commentary about your hand with each tile picked and discarded, no continual wailing about losing, no constant talking during the game, and no criticizing another player if they're forced to discard a dangerous tile near the end of the game. Now, this was in 98, and we're not sure when it was added, but in the annual, in Mahjong Made Easy, they do say that a player should break up their own hand, they recommend, if it's towards the end of the game and they can't win. So it is interesting that they do recommend playing defensively, but tell other players not to criticize someone if they don't. Now we're going to go over individual topics. And there are so many of these regarding etiquette that they will continue in future daily talks throughout the week and probably next week as well. Is there a rule about placing exposures in order, and should a player separate exposures? The 2021 bulletin provides there's no rule stating exposures must be separated. However, it is a courtesy to separate exposures. Putting a space between exposures makes it clear as to what exposures contain jokers, which, and makes the exposures easier to read. Also, placing jokers within an exposure makes it easier for all players to identify which exposures contain jokers. Exposures do not have to be in the order shown on the card until Mahjong's declared. Mahjong Made Easy 2024 on page 15 provides a player is not required to place exposures in the order they are shown on the card. When a player has multiple exposures on the rack, it is courteous to leave a space between exposures. So, like we said, this is courteous. Some players consider it a strategy to push them together. We don't believe that that is the way we want to win by confusing others. So we will leave a space on the top flat part of our rack so people can know where the exposures end and where the jokers belong. Is it proper etiquette to comment on another player's hands, discards, or exposures? Easy answer to this one, no. Now, of course, every group varies and sometimes people joke around, and that is the group vibe. But etiquette wise, no comments should be made, such as, I won't throw this because I know he needs it. Good for you that you recognize what another player's playing, but keep it to yourself. Here's an example of a comment that's both not proper etiquette and overlaps a rule of calling a hand dead. If you say to someone, I think you have a dead hand with those exposures, are you commenting or are you making a dead hand challenge? And the league is more specific on this now. They want you to state it clearly, and just by saying it kind of vaguely doesn't avoid that you're making a dead hand challenge. If player A challenges player B's hand is dead and player B denies it, whoever was correct receives 50 cents from the other player at the end of the game, in addition to paying the winner. Player A cannot avoid the consequences by wording a dead hand challenge vaguely. Either don't comment or challenge the hand. There are so many other ways etiquette impacts the game, and we'll continue with more examples in upcoming Modern Mahjong Daily Talk of the Tiles. So stay tuned. Today's hand of the day, we're looking to the Quint section. So here we have Quint number 2. There's 5 of one number, 4 of any wind. So this is where the N could be N, E, W, or S, unlike the winds and dragons section. And then 5 of the next highest number. And this is all in one suit. Many players often avoid the Quint section since it's outside their comfort zone. Here's a great example of a hand that if you're going for consecutive run and today you're a joker magnet, go for it. There are often days where players jokingly complain, I had too many jokers and I couldn't win. It's clearly a problem we would all love to have, but we've seen it when they're going for a hand, but they were already committed to a certain hand and they needed a pair of flowers or a single, and then they picked in all these numerous jokers and they couldn't win. This is a great hand to switch to if something like that happens. This hand requires no singles, no groups of singles, and no pairs. If you have ideas for our future daily talk of the tiles, let us know. We are so excited that the demand required us to come on back with May 19th, learn the 2025 card, and prepare to pivot Zoom. Many people missed signing up or weren't available on those days, so they couldn't sign up. And now we are having another Zoom on May 19th, 2025, 75 minutes. Please note it's Eastern time, so adjust your schedule accordingly. This is live only and there will not be a replay, and space is limited. To register, visit modernmahjong.com/products/2025 Zoom. If you're looking to learn to play, or you have an idea to give a gift of somebody that was always looking to play, our Beginner's Luck series is a great gift for every celebration. Happy graduation, Mother's Day, anniversary, birthday, Father's Day, or a thank you. They could learn to play by National Mahjong League rules and be playing by July 4th weekend. It starts in June, and you could find out all the details on modernmahjong.com/products/beginners luck. If you can't make the Zoom, or you want an actual larger PDF to have with you at all times, because the Zoom is not a replay, the PDF is 95 pages long. It has more information on groupings, on backup hands, on how to pick a hand, on strategy. And this is something that you keep for the year, either on your tablet or you could print. You don't have to print all 95 pages. You could select the ones you want to print. If you play Canasta, our Canasta convention is October 11th and 12th in New York City. Details on bit.ly/CanastaCon25. And if you're not following us now with all this great information we give you on rules, on strategy, on etiquette, and more, what are you missing out on? We are on social media: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. If you don't get our emails, visit modernmahjong.com to subscribe. With that, we hope you have a great day and a great game.